New Zealand Standard Time too, by the way. It is 12 degrees downtown. Weatherman is saying 15 degrees. A number of us here in the office and around the world taking punt this morning disagree with that. I'm personally 22 degrees. I think we're going to get there. Bit of a struggle, but we will get there. Barbara, of course, 20 degrees, and a number of other of us all the way up to 25 degrees. I don't think it's going to get that high. Really don't. It is Tuesday, 14th of May. So, tell you what, let me do this. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're heading all the way over to Ireland to catch up with a young man by the name of Ben Real, of course, a good friend of ours. We've spoken to him before. I don't think we're in the closet this time, which is cool.
No, I've come out of the closet, yeah.
Yeah, he's out of the closet, so we reckon. So anyway, got to welcome along everybody who's joining us on Facebook Live right now. So very, very happy to have you. But I tell you what, if you're a first-time viewer, why not do this? Sub, thumb, bell, bingo. Bell notifications when we do have important people, much like Ben Real joining us from Ireland. Sub, why not subscribe, become part of the family? Yeah, we call it the noise here at Galaxy simply because you have a voice and we do listen. Believe me, we get all your medias. We even got a letter the other day, which is something unusual these days, but we do get them. We really do when we take notice. That's how we structure a lot of our shows, right? Yeah, absolutely. But thummy thing, you know what to do with that. Get epileptic. Tell you what, let's kick straight into it. Here is Ben Real's Inshallah Shalom, right here at Galaxy. So that gives us a minute or two, Ben.
Okay.
How you been keeping?
Yeah. Yeah, busy there this last 2 weeks. I played a festival down in Kilkenny, a town called Kilkenny. We were down there again last night. We actually were doing, at the weekend, Bruce Springsteen's in the country, and we actually did a full set of Springsteen songs over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It was good fun.
Absolutely. Any time on stage is always good fun.
Yeah. So just got back last night, so it's good, yeah.
Not too.
Now I'm going to Germany now on Friday. I'm heading to play a festival in Germany.
Okay. Which part of Germany?
Busy. It's near Nuremberg, a place called Fort.
Okay. Yeah. Got a few friends in Germany, so yeah.
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 How did this get on in India that time?
Oh, mate, I'll tell you about that. Believe me, it was a blast.
Hello.
It really was. Barbara and I both, we went over there to host the three-night festival, right?
Yeah.
Well, so we were led to believe that's what we were going to do. We did actually do that, but there was an ulterior motive for us to be there that we didn't realise until we actually landed in India. Okay? And believe me, not only was it... I felt like I was not in Kansas anymore kind of deal, you know what I mean? As soon as we got off the plane, we were pulled to one side by immigration, given the third degree there, then shunted out the front door without even going through customs to be greeted by a soldier with a submachine gun, okay, to be shunted into a luxurious limousine.
Wow.
And headed off to meet some of the most powerful people in India.
No way.
Yeah, very much way. I'll tell you all about it after we do this very quickly.
Wow.
But believe me, huge developments.
Yeah.
And for us, it's actually not about us. It's about you and your art, like every other artist, we're representing the indie world literally with these officials, literally. And deals have been done, papers have been signed, all sorts of things are happening. So all the legal stuff are underway. But unfortunately, right now, as we speak, they're having elections. So everything, it takes a couple of months apparently for them to get their elections done. So every legal political office, every government office, you name it, all closed right now. So we can't get the paperwork shunted through like we would like to. But it'll happen. It'll happen, believe me. Because we've got very, very high people in the right places making sure it's going to happen.
Wow.
Really do. Anyway.
It's interesting.
Yeah, oh, believe me, it's very interesting. Anyway, let's go to the desk. That's right, you've forgotten to turn the mic on again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nice to have everybody on board this morning. And today we're heading all the way over to Ireland to catch up with our very, very good friend, Ben Real. Hello, Ben. Welcome back.
Hello, Grant. Good to see you again. I'm Barbara. Hello.
Yeah, nice to see you. By the way, we're not in the closet. What's going on?
I came out of the closet. That's why I decided to come out tonight.
I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, I've got to let you know, folks, last time we spoke, where were we? Scandinavia.
No, the last time I was in the Netherlands, and when we did the interview, my friend was sleeping upstairs, so the only way I could avoid waking him up was I went into his closet, so we did the interview from the closet so he wouldn't hear us.
Well, you know, I've had a number of firsts, but I've never been in a closet with a man before, so congratulations there. Tell me about this painting behind you. This is a fantastic piece of work.
Yeah, sure, Peter. Maybe I was painting that a local guy from he did it of myself, yeah. So I don't know if you can see it there properly.
Yeah, that's great.
It's beautiful painting on my. It was actually my wife and my brothers. They commissioned it for my family commissioned it for my 50th birthday. So I got this as a present for my 50th. So it's beautiful, yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Lucky man. Lucky man.
Yeah.
That's great. It really is. Now, Ben, we opened up the show with Inshallah Shalom. This is a little different for your style. Tell me about this. How did you come to this?
Yeah, well, it was a song that I actually co-wrote and co-produced this with two dear friends that actually have passed. My old bass player, Paul Weatherhead, his nickname was Whipper, great character. He passed away in 2018. And he plays bass on this here, and he does them flute sounds and that there. He kind of helped produce the song. And my dear friend Rainbow George from London, he passed away in late November 21. So it was a song that actually I had sitting in my hard drive in my computer for years and unfinished. And because the lyrics is Inshallah is it's Arabic for God willing, and Shalom, of course, is Hebrew for peace. So it's God willing peace. So when this crazy stuff started happening in the Middle East, with the events of October the 7th, and then after with what's gone on since, I said I have to finish the song. So it was just last December. I went into the studio for 3 days and I finished the song, and I got it released then, for the start of January, because it was the time was right for the song, with the message of peace, in this crazy time, I call for peace,
Absolutely, and believe me, God bless you for that, because I'm right there with you. We don't need violence in the world. We really don't. And give it up, all right? Especially you, Pete.
Exactly, yeah.
A couple of Korean people that we should not mention by name. Weirdos. Just weirdos. We don't need to follow those guys at all. And believe me,
yeah.
Politicians, well, they're a minority, not the majority. If you say no, what are they going to do? Right?
Well, that's it. You see, yeah. I think it's for a strange reason. I don't know why in the world today peace has become a dirty word, And it's time the people said enough is enough and called for peace, enough is enough of the war machine and the military-industrial complex making money, billions of selling weapons.
There you go, Ben.
It has to stop.
You've hit the nail on the head. It's all about money.
It's all about money, yeah.
It's not about people's lives. It's not about, anything like that. It's just about money.
Yeah. Well, if they spent that money on world hunger, they would get rid of world hunger right away and poverty right away. If they spent the same amount of money that they do on weapons, on people, on hunger and poverty, it would sort out the world's problems in a week, But of course, there's not the political will to do that,
Yeah, well, there's no money in, peace, and there's certainly no money in healing the world of the hunger or anything like that. Believe me, what are you going to do with people once they've, fed? And, well, you're going to have to find them work now, aren't you? So, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The problem is that they train soldiers of war, they don't train soldiers of love.
Well, this is true. I don't know, you can dispute that. You got the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're soldiers of love, I think, in their own way. Anyway, I tell you what, Ben, I think we're getting down a deep dark road with this one.
Well,
so,
anyway, yeah, enough of that.
Yeah. Let the road rise. Now, tell me about this, because believe me, Ben, just recently I'm not getting through a breakfast show without seeing your name and this track again. How come it's so successful?
Yeah. It is.
It is.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know. It's just, again, Let the Road Rise it's a positive, another positive energy song. It's so we say in Ireland here, we say, "May the road rise up to meet you." It's an Irish saying. So yeah, so it's a good. It's kind of got that gospel blues feel to it, and yeah, it's. I think it's positive energy there, yeah.
Ben, I'm going to be honest with you. The last time the road rose up to meet me, I was staggering drunk, and it wasn't the road that rose up, all right? I lost a couple
I've been there myself, Instead of the road rising up to meet you, you stoop down to meet the road.
Exactly. But, it just looks like this coming up to meet you anyway, so that was my first impression. Anyway, joined by the man himself, of course. We're talking about Ben Real, coming out of Ireland. Here he is with the road rise, right here at Galaxy. Gosh. How we doing there, Ben? You okay?
Oh, I hope it didn't get too politically charged there. But,
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah.
well, I suppose at the end, it's not mainstream media. It's not CNN. CNN we're on.
Could be close. Really,
Yeah.
could be.
Maybe you might have more followers now than CNN.
But I tell you what, while we're in India, mate, we had a blast.
Yeah.
Didn't pay for a damn thing on us.
Wow.
We had bodyguards and personal drivers everywhere we went. Oh, mate, it was all turned on.
So you were treated like a rock star.
Oh, we were.
Yeah.
We really were.
Royalty.
And the first night we were there, literally, we ended up coming out of the airport, getting bundled into this luxurious limousine 4x4, and Barbara and I are sitting there. These guys in suits are looking at us,
Yeah.
they're expected fathers or something, and suddenly, here we are, we're driving down the road. Now, I'm not kidding, this vehicle came with a couple of extras. 2 police motorcycles at the front and 2 police motorcycles at the back and a police car.
No way.
And little flags on the bonnet.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the little flags? Yeah, we were talking about those, how they don't rip.
Yeah.
Because
Like the government state bodies, like yeah.
it was a government deal, it really, really was. In fact, what twigged me onto it is we came through these sets of lights and there was all the lights were turned off and there's pointsmen waving us through. Now, the traffic there is just congested. You
is
can't
it
go any
what?
faster than about 15 kilometres an hour, right? And they work on beat code. They really do. They toot at each other and they seem to understand what they're talking about, right? These motorcycle cops were ploughing the road for us. We were coming through.
Noisy.
And I says, what's going on with the lights turned off? Is there something important in town? This dignitary looked at Barbara, looked at me and went, yeah, you guys.
Funny.
We went, what? Tell you more about it in a minute.
Oopsie.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to Ben Real coming out of Ireland, and of course Let the Road Rise Up. Absolutely love this track, I really, really do, and I'm pretty sure by the way things are going, you'll hear it again in the breakfast show tomorrow morning. Keep voting for it, believe me, love it, love it, love it. Now Ben, anything new in the can? You got anything coming up in the near future?
Yeah, I'm busy over the summer playing at different festivals and stuff. I'm going to Germany now next weekend for some shows in Germany and Holland, and then I go up to Denmark for some shows up there, and then come back to Ireland, play some festivals in Ireland. And I have a new album as well in the pipeline. So it's although when I come back maybe from the tour, I think it's stuck into that again. So maybe with a new album, maybe. Hopefully for release early 2025, So Let the Road Rise is kind of the last kind of pushing out a single from the last record, Come a Long Way, which I released in June 9th, 2023. So hopefully a new album should be coming out in 2025, early 2025.
Well,
maybe singles from that. I might be able to get a single if not. This year, maybe the second half of the year, maybe after the summer,
Well, I kind of hope that you keep us in mind when you start releasing your new work. We'd love to be able to follow you through this new album as well.
Well, sure.
Nice, nice. So you do have a few festivals in mind over the summer period. Of course, you mentioned going to Germany. Anything else in the books for the summer period?
That's it, really. Just will be. Oh, I'll go to the UK as well. Actually, I'm doing a tour in the UK with American artist Tommy Womack, a good friend of mine. You know, we're doing some festivals up in Scotland. So yeah, so just going to be just really touring all around over the summer. You know.
You know something? Just between you and me, Ben, I know what a Scotsman wears under his kilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was nothing.
Well, no, I think it's his shoes.
A what?
His shoes.
His shoes.
Yeah, that qualifies, it does. Ben, don't go anywhere just yet. We are going to have to wrap this up right now. And folks, believe me, you're going to love this. We're catching up with two brothers coming out of Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky at that. Of course, we're talking about rags and riches. Yes, today's feature artist, besides being real, join us 11:15 New Zealand Standard Time. In the meantime, have a very, very happy and successful day. Happy radio, everyone.